We worked on the fence last week and came out here and had a really bad storm, 70 mile an hour winds, and it knocked this almost the entire thing down because we hadn't attached them to the T-post yet. So yesterday, me and Whitney worked on, and Liam helped sit the walls back up, and then we worked on finishing that wall and securing it to the T-post. Along the fence, I'm going to plant my irises and my tulips on this one. And then this one is what we're getting ready to start working on. It goes downhill, it's gradual. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop the pallet down like this. And we're using a 2x4 piece, screwing that in, and then like we were with the other ones, just attaching it just to hold it and be secure on the top and down there at the bottom. But there's the inside. These are the smaller pallets that we get from my husband's work, and we stand them up on their side. We're going to do this wall with these, and then we don't have any more, so we're just going to do that wall there with the bigger pallets, and then that wall there with the bigger pallets for now.
What are they doing back there?
But that's what we're working on today. is my unfinished fence that we have been working on all fall, all winter. It seems like it's been something to keep us from getting it finished. I have the pallets laid out. Some of them are usable, some of them are not. I just picked up the last 3 to finish that wall over here. We just had a huge storm come and knock that wall over, so we have to anchor it a little bit better than we had it. I don't think we had it tied to that T-post. The whole wall down to there had fallen, and we set this part up, but it needs those white things. They are drawer, they're not the drawer pulls, but they're the things that the drawers slide on. I don't know what they're called, but they were throwing them away at my husband's work, and they're working pretty good at holding the pallets together. A lot better than this method that we were using at first. So I'm going to take I have a whole bucket of them. I'm going to take them and bring them along this main part. On the other side of this part, we're going to put gutters, and that's where our strawberries are going. The grass is growing crazy wild. Look how high it is already. It's so thick. There's the chicken coop. It is so thick, I need to cut it. There's the roll of wire that I used for my tomatoes last year. That is going to the scrap. We just took down the old pig pen, and it has good wire fencing that we had to cut in pieces because of the locust trees. So I'm going to use those this year for tomatoes. But I have to get this ground is just, you can see where I had the mulch from last year in this, and then I extended it, all of this grass, and I was trying to kill it with the tarp, but it's not happening. The grass is just growing overload. We are supposed to get 3 more days of rain, and this stuff is just so thick and tall. Look how tall, it's up to my knee. Yeah, so I'm going to bring the lawnmower in here and cut it down as low as I can, and then I'm going to put some cardboard. I went to my husband's work and raided their cardboard bin, and I'm going to cardboard all this. Our tiller, I would just go ahead and till it just because it's getting pretty close to me needing to start planting stuff. But our tiller that goes to the tractor, the hydraulic, something's not working on it. We started on the trampoline greenhouse, but I thought I had a roll of plastic, and I do have a roll of plastic, but it just doesn't have enough plastic in it to do the greenhouse, so I figured I'll just put a tarp over it, and it'll be a sitting area while I'm in the garden this year. I might put a little washing table or something and use it like that until the end of the season, and then we'll finish it out, or take it down, I don't know, and make a window greenhouse. We'll see. I think we'll just use this for now. The winds here are so insane that I'm afraid to put up much of anything yet until we get here. But yeah, this is what I'm working with. It's just a mess. I was trying to put the old trampoline tarp to kill out some, but it's just not. Look, the grass is poking through. I just have to, I don't know what I've got to do. I don't know. I was going to put the pigs in here in the early winter but we just couldn't get enough pallets to finish. We just couldn't get enough pallets to finish it. Now we have the pallets to finish it, and it's just been, the weather's not been right, or it's always something. It'll eventually get done. But this is going to be the garden. Right there was a trellis that I had in between those two beds here. No. The wind picked it up, flung it, so got to figure out something else. But this is going to be the garden. The door is right... Where is the door? I can't see it on the... Right there. Right here is the door. And then there's another door going into the... One day will be a greenhouse. Okay, I'm going to go feed animals.